Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show helps raise the bar for all the more sport enthusiasts, because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Today, let's check in with ourselves. Like, like, let's think about it. It's halfway through the first month of 2025. And do you remember all the things that you told yourself at the start of this year? Like, man, we're only 15 days in. And have you fallen off already? Like, did you lose sight of the commitments that you made to yourself? Like, how many days have you actually showed up to do the fucking things that you said you were going to do? Right? Well, I hope you haven't fallen off. But if you have, this episode is for you, my friend. And the reason why I'm doing this episode is because I talked with a couple friends, I talked to a couple colleagues, I talked to a couple, excuse me, homies, and unfortunately, a lot of it was like the same shit. It's like, man, I was gonna start this, but then, since it was in the middle of the week, I didn't, and now I'm this, and now I got sick, or bro, so many fucking excuses. And I'm here to fucking help you, right? And it really boils down to analyzing your situation and really seeing how bad it is that you fucking want what you say you really want, right? So it all starts with the slip and fall, right? And where did you have the slip and fall, right? And the slip and fall, in a metaphorically sense speaking, right? Let's say like you're riding a motorcycle. Let's say I love riding motorcycles, so I'm going to use that example, right? You're riding a motorcycle and you're fucking riding along and you're going to fucking crush it. You're going to go meet up with the homies or whatever. And then you have a slip up. You're going to go make a turn and there was some gravel on the road and you're like, oh shit, you didn't see it. And it kind of slips out on you. And maybe you put your foot out real quick and you caught it. Maybe you weren't paying attention and it slid out on you, right? You never know how and when it's going to happen. This is why you got to be fucking ready for it. It's the same thing in bike, how it's the same thing as in life. Life will throw you curveballs when you least expect it. Life will throw you fucking shit from a perspective, or excuse me, from a different angle that you didn't even see coming, right? And it's up to you to be fucking ready. It's up to you to have the resilience. It's up to you to fucking say to yourself, this shit ain't gonna break me, bro. Right? And so the analogy here that we're comparing from a slip and fall bike accident to a life, how when life challenges you, to when you get punched in the face, to when you make targets and goals and commitments to yourself, and then you don't fucking follow through with them, even though it's only half of the way in the first fucking month, right? Why do we give up so soon, right? Why do people don't hold the commitments to themselves? Why? Well, I actually feel like it's because they don't lock in. It's because they don't make it a non-negotiable. It's because they truly have other things that are more important to them instead of those things that they were saying that they were going to do, instead of those things that they were saying that they wanted to do this year, instead of saying doing those things that they said, this is the year I'm going to change, this is the year I'm going to be me, this is the year I'm going to do a new me, and they don't commit to it. They fall short because it's truly not important to them. This is why they gave up so soon. Like, excuse me, because it's not important to you. If it's not important to you, you would not be giving up. Just think about it, and it might hurt you in some type of way. You don't give a fuck. You don't give enough. You don't give a fuck about the things that you said you wanted to do this year if you already gave up on them, right? The good thing is that I'm here to help you to light some fucking fire under your eyes, to really reestablish those commitments, those that you say are fucking important to you, so that you can crush it this year, right? And so I want you to think, right? What has it cost you, right? To this point in your life, what has it cost you, right? Not showing up for yourself. To this point in your life, what has it cost you constantly letting go of the commitments that you create for yourself? To this point in life, what does it cost you to fucking give up on your goals? To this point in life, what has it cost you financially? What has it cost you mentally? What has it cost you spiritually? What has it cost you with your relationships? What does it cost to you in your career? What does it cost to you in how you're able to show up for your loved ones, right? Your lack, or therefore lack of, your commitments to yourself, what has it cost your life, right? Think about that. Make it fucking hurt. And I'm purposely asking you these hard questions so that you can make it hurt. Because if you don't fucking make it hurt, if you don't agitate that wound, then guess what? I might get you hyped today. You might get back started tomorrow, and then next week you're back to normal, and then back to, oh, I just forgot about that again. Let's fucking change that this time. Let's make it a commitment. Let's lock in on that shit so that at the end of the year, you're a completely different man. And the crazy part is, it's not even going to take till the end of the year. It's going to take a couple fucking days of locked in and showing up for yourself consistently like you fucking mean this shit, right? Pick yourself back up. Like the saying, fall 9 times, get up 10. Fucking, this is what you got to do in life. You got to expect that things are not going to go your way. You got to expect that things are going to challenge you. You got to expect that you're going to have to fucking move and pivot and re-strategize and re-go at this shit again, however long it fucking takes. That's the warrior's mindset, right? A warrior's mindset is not, it's not meaning that you're gonna fucking give up when it gets hard. No, and quite contrary, you're gonna roll up your fucking sleeves and you're gonna go after this, and you're gonna prove to yourself and to everyone around you how much these things are important to you, because you're gonna make it a fucking non-negotiable, right? Ask yourself, why will it be different this time around? Like, I want you to lock in on that. I want you to find, why is it going to be different this time around? The reason why I'm asking you to find why will it be different this time around, as you pick yourself back up and you relock in and you refocus and you recommit to the things that you want to fucking do this year, is because why is the game changer. Why is the reason that it's going to drive you to show up when you don't want to. Why that I'm asking you to find out right now, why this time is different, is the reason that's going to keep you going. This is what you're going to think of when you don't want to go no more. This is what you're going to think of when I'm feeling too tired. Oh, this is what you're going to think of when, man, maybe today I should skip. Or, this is what you're going to think of maybe, today I'm going to play small. Literally bring to your forefront the reasons why this time is going to be fucking different for you. And then once you have that reason, it's time to lock in. It's time to commit. It's time to execute. It's time to really get focused, laser motherfucking focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Know that there's a fucking more savage version of you waiting to be unleashed, my dog. It's waiting for you. But if you don't lock in, if you don't commit, if you don't decide that I'm going to actually execute on the things that I say I'm going to do, then nothing is going to change. If you don't change, nothing changes. You have to grow in order to evolve. You gotta embrace the uncomfortableness. Yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable as shit, especially at the beginning, especially while you're establishing these new habits, especially while you're getting through this first hurdle, which is the toughest. I promise you, once you get out of the January and you're in February and you've been on the roll and you're being consistent with yourself and you're stacking those wins and you're fucking seeing yourself and you're like, yo, I've been showing up consistently already. I guess by the February, you just had to say another 15 days, right? So let's say 2 weeks of you just locked in. Only 2 weeks, bro. You're gonna be developing this new mindset. You're gonna be unlocking things in your mind and your mental capability that you didn't think could happen, because guess what? Right now you had to already give up. But it's time to lock in. It's time to recommit. It's time to fucking get that plan and execute it on every single day, right? And when I say every single day, is that you gotta make daily non-negotiables for yourself. You gotta make a list, and I carry a list on my phone. My phone is recording right now, so I can't show you, but I have a list of my daily 8 non-negotiables that I do every single day. The reason why I have a list is because, excuse me, the list takes the guesswork out of it. And I don't do them all in the same order every day. I try to do them, but I knock them out one at a time, right? And that list, at the end of the day, when I check it off and they're all done, I'm like, yo, I got it done. I stacked that win. And what you're doing with this list and creating it a daily non-negotiable, it's making sure that you stack those wins after win, after win, after win, no matter how fucked up everything else goes, right? You're going to fucking commit to yourself to doing this and making it a non-negotiable, right? If it's truly important to yourself, if it's truly the next level that you want to take your life with, if it's truly the best version of yourself that you're looking for to be for yourself, for your wife, for your kids, for your family, for your brother, for your sister, for your community, for your workplace, for everyone who comes in fucking contact with you. If you want to be a fucking better man, then it's time to fucking level the fuck up. It's time to commit. It's time to put the motherfucking excuses aside and get to fucking work today. Show up for yourself daily. Make it a non-negotiable, right? Focus on executing. Focus on how good you are going to become instead of how long it's going to take. Because it's going to be a point where you're executing, and all of a sudden you're not feeling no change. And then one day, all of a sudden, bam, you get this mental breakthrough that has been stacking up. And you thought that it hadn't been stacking up because you fucking gave up and you've never been able to really experience that. Well, this time you're not. This time you commit. This time you locked in. This time you're executing. This time you set up daily non-negotiables. And this time you're going to trust the process. And you're going to let time do its thing. Trust the process. Let it play out. Let it build up. Let it fucking create you. Let it build you into the fucking man who can achieve the things that you want to do. But you have to build that motherfucker. Right? So I'm going to ask you a question. What has the accumulation of all your actions and all your non-actions up in your life cost you up until this point? Right? I asked you this when we were starting the episode, but now I really want you to write this shit down. I want you to make it painful for yourself. I want you to see what have your actions or your non-actions cost your life up to this point. Where could you have been if you would have taken that action? Right? Where could you have been if you would have not taken that action? Where would your life be? What has it cost you up until this time, right? And then my challenge for you is, excuse me, what will you start doing today? What will you start doing today that will set the stage for you to be a completely transformed man come the end of 2025? What are you going to start doing today? What are you going to make a non-negotiable today that you're going to lock in, you're going to make the commitment to yourself, and you're going to start fucking executing every single day so that you can be a completely transformed man come the end of 2025? Know that our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. That's by the great Confucius. Confucius there. Excuse me, still getting over the sickness, still showing up, still raising the bar, still playing the game. And I'm here to still challenge you to become more, to do more, to become better. You have more inside of you. It's time to unlock this shit. Let's get to work. And let's become the best version of ourselves. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. If by any chance you still haven't subscribed yet, man, what the fuck are you waiting for, bro? Go ahead and smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message, my brothers, my sisters, if you resonated with today's message, if it hit you in some type of way because you've already fell off and you want to make things different and you're going to make things different, then do me a favor, do it for yourself, lock in, share this on your story, and commit. Make sure you tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions that help more motorheads, more gearheads, more motorsport enthusiasts, more people like you and me to really hear and see this podcast. And ultimately, that's how our community grows. I'll catch up with you on the next episode. But till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.